Welcome to G3, a video and podcast series from 702 Communications. In this series, we review tech that makes our lives easier and our homes smarter. We also visit with guests from our community who create, share, or use that tech every day. I'm your host, Brian Crommett. In this episode, we're talking about the Looftlighter. Every once in a while, an invention comes along to address a problem you didn't know you had. In my experience, after trying one of those gadgets, I'll either think, why didn't I think of that? Or, why in the world did anyone? The Looftlighter, for me at least, falls into the second category. But let's talk just a little bit more about it. I'm betting that most of you haven't even heard of this device. Don't feel badly, I hadn't either. What the Looftlighter is an electric lighter for charcoal. It uses a superheated element and superheated air to ignite your charcoal and spread that flame throughout the stack. So, let's take a look. It's larger than you expect. I might say that it's heavier than you expect. And once you plug it in and turn it on, it's probably louder than you expect. Does it work? Yeah, it works. So when you're out setting up in your backyard, you set up your grill, you grab your trusty, albeit somewhat enormous electronic lighter, you run your extension cord, you hold the Looftlighter to one of the coals for 15 seconds before withdrawing the physical contact, because if you hold it there longer, it'll damage the element. And then, in a minute or so, the hot air will ignite your charcoal, and another 10 to 15 minutes later, then you've got hot coals and you're ready to grill. You can move around the stack a little bit, repeating the process, fighting the smoke that's now rising into your eyes in an effort to ignite the charcoal a little more quickly to figure out some way to call this device more efficient or handier than the old method you've always used for lighting charcoal. And then, when your charcoal is all lit, you need to give your Looftlighter some time to cool before you place it on top of anything flammable or back in its packaging, because it did use superheated air to start the fire, so the Looftlighter isn't cool to the touch. The one thing the Looftlighter does do that I approve of is it gets rid of the necessity for lighter fluid when grilling with charcoal. I am one of those charcoal snobs that insists that I can smell and taste lighter fluid in my food if it's been used to ignite my charcoal. But I haven't used lighter fluid for years now. My trusty, rusty $15 charcoal chimney has accomplished that goal for me for many years. It goes anywhere my grill goes, and with a little bit of paper, a drizzle of cooking oil, and a match, in 12 to 15 minutes, I've got coals ready to cook. So, when I've got that piece of technology, I don't know why I'd want the $65 Looftlighter. Maybe it's just what you've been looking for and waiting for, but for me, this is kind of a gadget for the drawer. So, that's it, guys. That's my review of the Looftlighter. I hope you enjoyed it, or at least got some information to help you. If you did, let me know. Comment on the video, send me suggestions, and remember to share, like, subscribe, and tell all your friends about us because we've got more shows coming up. And don't forget to check out my guest appearances on Valley News Live's North Dakota Today, where I'll dive even further into more tech. Until next time, I'm Brian Crommett, and this is G3.